Alrighty, we are back here with the venison stew, and in here we have the venison all chopped up. I came in about an hour ago and chopped it up, and I meant to show how I prep the meat before I put it in, so I'll just give you a quick overview. Down in there, I don't know if you can really see them, but there's probably about 10 whole peppercorns. We're a pepper family, so we like to cook peppercorns. And I dusted the venison roast with this, which is a homemade mix of seasonings, and that is a family secret recipe. Really good stuff. I can use it on any kinds of meats. It's wonderful. So I just gave that a really hearty dusting, stuck the lid on the crock pot, and didn't add any liquid. Just let it make its own juices, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of juices down in there, which is really yummy. So now I'm ready to add the veggies. So over here I've started the prep work. I'm going to set the camera up here so I can do a little hands-on. And as you can see, in here we have potatoes. Take it down a little bit. There's some celery and carrots. Everybody loves carrots. You can also see here I've got a couple different scrap things going. This one here is for my chickens and goats. They really like the carrots and the celery. And over here is the potato peels. They are not easily digestible by chickens, so I keep those separate because I don't want my chickens to get sick. And I was actually talking to somebody about a year ago about potatoes, and they had no idea. Let me make sure that you can see this nice up and close. That these eyes, you can look at your potatoes real close, sometimes you can see a little bit of the root starting to grow. That's called a potato eye. Some people know this, of course, but some people don't. But that eye, that little material that's coming out right there, that's actually poisonous, and you don't want to eat it. The rest of the stuff that's on here is basically just dirt. God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. So we're not too particular about the dirt. I will cut off the bruises. So I just want to show you when you're doing this, if you just take your knife, nice sharp knife, just go in at an angle and lift up, and it just pops those eyes right out. Just do this real quick work here. Cut off any bad parts that you probably don't want to eat. There's another eye. Okay. So I got that prepped, and I'll chop that up and add that to this. Move this stuff out of my way. And this is how we rinse our veggies on the Homestead. I've got real neat old colander. Nice base. Bowl. Down the sink. Handy dandy water jug. Mix that real good. There, it's ready to go into the stew. So back over here with our lovely stew. Mr. Kevin was going to help me, but he got busy over there making knives. So before I put my veggies in, I'm going to put this plate out of the way. Before I put my veggies in, I'm going to put just a little bit of bouillon. Good stuff. In a square. And just take it, do a little pinch, breaks it up a little bit so it mixes up in there. Oh, that one didn't pinch too well. It's kind of dry. Usually they're moist. Get that down there into the water with the juices. Put in the veggies. Of course, that'll cook down quite a bit. Add liquid to the meat. Lost a potato. And if you notice, I don't salt my food when I cook. I always leave that to the eater. Let them salt it. That way you don't end up with too much salt on your food. And just give that a good stir. And add a little bit more liquid. That isn't quite covering all of my veggies. If you can see in there, I've got to dig down a little bit to get to the water. So I'll add a little bit more. Then I cover it back up and let it cook for another hour or so, and I'll come back and check it. Okay, I thought I'd better show you just exactly how much water I put in there. So I added some more water. I don't actually cover my vegetables. I just bring it up to the bottom of the top layer and kind of let them dance down in there into the water like that. And I'll probably throw another layer of seasoning on top of this too. I'm pretty generous with the seasoning. Give you a close-up look of what it looks like there. There we go. And we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Final step, venison stew. That's been sitting an hour and a half or so. You can see the veggies are nice and soft, a little runny. So I take cornstarch. There's probably about 6 cups of liquid in there. So I'll use about 2 heaping. These are not really a tablespoon, but the larger spoons in your silverware set. I'm not going to use this whole thing. That's about 2 cups. I'm only going to do about a cup of water, just enough to get the cornstarch stirred up. Now just thicken up the stew, so it'll be a little bit easier to eat. So it'll be more of a stew than a soup. Not that we don't like soups, we do like soups. And that should thicken up pretty quick, because that liquid in there is pretty hot.
Smells yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. So you can see some of the peppercorn there. There's one floating. I can feel it starting to thicken up. And that would be our venison stew for the night.
Is there going to be more videos?
Oh yes, of course there's going to be more videos. Yeah, I had a whole line out here of how I wanted to do this, but with the weather, kind of hard to cook outside right now, so we're cooking inside, which is cramped spaces. And we've got a couple things in mind, maybe some jambalaya.
Jambalaya and Dutch oven cooking.
Dutch oven cooking, yeah, we like to do a lot of Dutch oven cooking.
Huh?
Simple. Ta-ta.